Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today is Saturday, guys, and it's around 5:05 in the afternoon, evening, close, I'm coming on because I'm doing a what's for dinner. So go check out my video that I just put up, a grocery haul. Just put that up before this, before you're going to see this one. Anyway, yeah, it was a good haul. So what I'm making tonight is I'm still not 100% feeling 100%. I'm about 70% feel okay. Still feel kind of like weak and nauseous a little bit here and there, and just it's crazy how the medication that you take to get better makes you worse. But anyway, somebody asked me if I'm going to be going to the dentist to this whole situation, and yes, I have an appointment for the end of next week. So I will be going to the dentist because I have to get the tooth or the gum situation all taken care of so that the infection doesn't come back, because it will come back. So yes, I am. But I first have to get rid of the infection. Anyway, let's get started, guys. I'm bringing something very simple tonight. It's only Frankie, I, and Bill. Julie and Darren are in Queens at Darren's family this weekend. She'll be back tomorrow. So so it's just us. Anyway, me and Frankie are gonna have London broil. Bill's gonna have a piece of the ham steak that I just bought. If you go look at my grocery haul, guys. Go check it out. This is a rye bread that I got. Can't fit it in there. Bill, if I make some fresh string beans, will you have some?
Not a lot, honey.
Why?
I'll have whatever.
You haven't had a vegetable.
Okay.
Look, guys, for 4 days of string beans. Isn't that awesome? I've gotten a lot of string beans. I got a lot, throughout the summer, and then all of a sudden, the last couple of weeks, I've gotten a lot. So I have all these. I've been saving them on the counter. I don't know if I'm going to make them tonight. I might just save them all for the family. If he's not going to have any, I'll make a little something else. So yeah, but look at this. Tomatoes and string beans. I'm so grateful, guys. Got lots and lots of stuff. I got a couple of banana peppers. And my basil and my parsley. Not an abundance of an amount, but still grateful for what I got. I still have some out there, so whatever I got from all this, it's God's. It's because of God. God grows these and does everything. Yeah, I eat them raw. They're all washed and cleaned already, so don't be disturbed if I. Nothing like a freaking string bean, a fresh string bean. There's nothing. All right, so I'm gonna make mashed potatoes, and I used to buy those instant little packs. Sometimes I still do. I don't think I have any in there. Let me look. But even if I do, I still think I'm gonna make fresh. It's just a couple of potatoes, not a big deal.
Yeah.
I have pizza crust in here. That's okay. It's just as easy peeling 4 or 5 potatoes, and having fresh mashed potatoes. It really is. Yeah, I just feel really, I feel weak, guys, I mean, supposedly the infection that I have, from what I was told, was pretty bad. Bacterial infection. But I had a big ball here. My face was all swollen. My gum inside was swollen. I had a big blister in my gum. It was bad. So I'm here to tell you guys. I'm going to say something right now. I don't like the dentist. I know a lot of people don't. I've had this pain. My mouth's been bothering me for the last month. Just ignoring it. It'll be fine. It'll go away. I won't do that again. I should know better, because the last 10 years ago I had the same thing. And boy, did I was in hell. The pain. So I should have known better. But you put it off and you say, oh, stupid. Because now, this is what happens. So if you're getting, next time I get a little tinge or something, I'm going right to the dentist. Because it's just too much. Anyway, yeah, so go to the dentist, guys. That's all I'm saying. All right, let me peel the potatoes here. So, go Yankees. It's your birthday. Yankees are doing good, knock on wood. I was going to say something. Oh, you know we should have got, Bill, today? Some more paper towels. Oh, we have enough up there. I'm talking to my people. I was going to say something. I was in the middle of saying something. I forget. Yeah, it's not worth it. You know, I remember for years and years, like, I needed to go to, like, the gynecologist, TMI maybe, I don't know, just for checkups and all that. And I knew that there was, like, I felt something in, like, my stomach for months and years, and I never went to the, you know, finally I went anyway, and found out that I had a cyst in my ovary, a big cyst. So I had to have a hysterectomy, but you know it was scary because the whole thing is they didn't know if it was cancer. Like it could have been cancer. Like I went to a cancer hospital. I went to Sloan Kettering in New York City. I was recommended because my gynecologist where I live said that he wanted me to go down there because the doctor there at the cancer hospital was amazing, and if God forbid it was cancer, that's where he wanted me. So that's where I went. Thank God, knock on wood, it wasn't cancer. So, but for years I put it off and put it off and put it off, just like mammograms and everything. I don't do that now. Ever since I had issues with my breasts, you know, I mean, I'm a little lax. Like I'm supposed to go a year. I might go a year and a half, you know, but I try to really. So, I'm a little lax, but I do it. I have to. And so now the next test is my sisters and my Bible sisters have everybody has had a colonoscopy except me and one other person in the group. And so that's my next thing is the colonoscopy. I don't want to do that for nothing. But, you know, I had an endoscopy when I was going for my sleeve surgery. So, it's basically the same thing. It's just the prep, you know, and I did that too for my hysterectomy, you know. I've done it in my life millions of times. So, I'll be fine. So, I'm making an appointment for my husband and I both for a consultation. He's saying no, and I'm saying yes, yes, yes. He's going to go for the consultation for his too, because he hasn't had one done either yet. And my sister, one of my sisters has polyps that are, you know, that could turn into something. My other sister's clear. She's good. Nothing to worry about or anything like that. So, and then somebody supposedly said that in the deep down in the family, somebody died of colon cancer, had colon cancer, whatever. So, you know, I've never had a colonoscopy, so I need to know. You gotta go and have the base point of what you have. If you have polyps that have to be taken out, they take them out and they test them just to make sure that they're not precancerous or anything. And if they are, it depends when, like, if you have polyps that are precancerous, then instead of you going back in 5 years, they send you back in 3 years. So like my sister, one of my sisters goes back every 3 years. My other sister, who just went and everything was good, doesn't have to go back until for 5 years. Because it depends, because it takes a very, very, very long time for colon cancer, for polyps to grow and to become cancerous. So that's why everybody says do your colonoscopies, because you have a lot of time to save your life, you know. And so I thought to myself, you know what, it's time. I've avoided it for so long. I got to do it, get it over with. And once it's over with, it's over with, you know, and whatever happens is going to happen. It's God's will, and we'll deal with whatever it is, you know. It won't be fun, it won't be whatever, but you know, you can't avoid certain things. And so, yeah. You know, I have this one friend who, we met on the internet. We met on Facebook and just became really close on Facebook, and we became friends. You know, we've seen each other a couple times, went out for dinner. We've only gotten together maybe twice in our friendship, which is probably 15 years now. I don't even know how long it is. But she was always so funny. She still is. I think she still is like this, where she would, I would say, what are you doing today or whatever? She's like, oh, I have my my mammogram, or I have my colonoscopy, or I have my this, my that. And I'm like, oh my God, like really? You don't? She's like, I said, aren't you like? She's like, yep, I do it on time every year, whatever the doctor says. If it's once a year, I do it. She goes, I faithfully do these tests. And I'm like, why do you do all these tests? Like, she's like, because you know what? It's preventive. It's preventable. If I want to live longer, I wanna, you know, I can't predict anything. She said, but by going and getting all these tests done, it gives me peace of mind. And, you know, she goes, and she was adamant about that. And she used to tell me all the time, go for your mammogram. You know, she was very, like, good like that. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's good to be like that, because it really does, like even my sister said, you know, once you go and you wake up and you get a clear bill of health, just like with anything else, when you do your mammogram and, you know, stuff like that, and you're like, oh, you could feel a little relief for a little while, and you don't know what's happening next, but at least you know. So it really is, you know, reparative, is that the word? That you go. So, please, guys, everybody go for your mammograms, go for your colonoscopies, and because God forbid there is something, you know. Okay, so I rinsed the potatoes, dried them off. I'm gonna put them in this pot, and then we're gonna put it on the stove. And I'm going to make them fairly small, so this way they cook faster, like in little cubes. And this should be enough for me and Bill. I'm not making any really extra, but it'll be enough for us to have what we want. And maybe tomorrow have a little bit, I don't know, whatever it is. Not making over an amount, because it's only me and him eating these. Frankie won't have mashed potatoes. He's going to make something of his own that he wants. So I figure like 2 potatoes each, so I just do an extra one. 5 potatoes. So it's a pretty nice day here in upstate New York. It's a little cloudy, but they said it was going to do. We might have to pass some shower tomorrow. It's supposed to be nice. I'm going to see if I feel up to going to church tomorrow. I think I'm going to go. As long as I feel okay. I'm not contagious or anything like that, so, you know, I don't have a cold or anything like that, so I'm not infecting anybody. It's just how I feel. I just got to make sure that the D word is okay. So, as long as that's okay, I'm probably going to go. Not sure if I'm going to see Jenny tomorrow. I'm probably going to have to stop at her house because she needs a little bit of money, because she used all her allowance money, and they don't get no money until the middle of the week, towards the end of the week, and so she needs a couple of dollars, so I might go over there and give her a couple of hours. But she wants to come over, but I just don't know if I feel up to her right now. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I don't know. There's always so much guilt and everything. You know? I know, it looks like a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it all because I have it all, so. Alright, let me get my picker-upper thingy. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta plug these in, otherwise I'm not gonna have anything. Any juice left. Give me 1 second. What was that? Alright, people. Alright, I'm gonna put this on the stove, put the top on it. I'm gonna dump some of the water out. There's too much water. You don't want the water to be so full. You need it. You don't just enough to cover the potatoes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this on. We'll put the top on it most of the way. And Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. Well, no, Alexa, stop. Alexa, cancel that timer. I want to wait. Okay, I want to wait till it starts boiling, then I'll time it, because it has to come up to a boil first before I do that. All right. Let me just want to get something to drink, guys. I'll be back in a sec. All right, guys. So I cut up some string beans. I made a bag of broccoli, and I'm doing a couple of string beans because Billy said he'll have a little bit, so I'll just do some. I cut these are all cleaned and washed already. When I bring them in, I wash them and put them in a container. So this is what I have here. So this is what I'm going to make. I'm going to do the broccoli and string beans. Red blend cheese. In this pot. Let them soften up a little bit, and then the last minute I'll put the broccoli with it, with the string beans. Oh no, I have to wait. I have to take some broccoli out for my son because he doesn't eat string beans. I mean, he could probably just pick it out. I don't know. If he doesn't, let me see what he wants to do. It's whatever. Sorry guys, 1 second. Sorry, I know that's kind of rude. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's put the string beans in there. Okay, the potatoes are just about done, so I'm going to have Billy put the barbecue on in 1 minute. In like 5 minutes, because I want these potatoes, whatever they're called, string beans, to cook a little bit. Let that cook. And this is full, my garbage can. Guys, oh my God, if you don't have this, please go on Amazon and get one, because it's a lifesaver. Love it. Watch this. Here we go. Yeah, so here's the ham steak. I'm going to make a piece of the ham steak, and I'll make the whole London broil. I don't know, I think I'm going to do the barbecue. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second. Just had to finish a thought. Okay, so probably some light barbecue on here with some seasonings. I'll put the ham steak on the grill. Literally, it'll be for 5 minutes because the ham steak is cooked already, so it just has to be warmed. I'll season that. Get that all together. Bill, you like the part by the bone, right?
Yes, honey.
Yeah, the ham steak. Yeah, the ham steak is really good, but you gotta be careful when you cook it because you can overcook it. And then it's hard and chewy and you don't want that. So, he likes by the fatty bone part, which me too. So, I'm gonna cut the piece off near, closest to the bone for him. So which will be this part right here, if you can see the bone. I'm gonna do this right here for him. And that'll be more than enough for him. Those potatoes should be done now. Guys.
What?
No, I'm talking to my friends.
Oh.
Let me just fork these potatoes. I think they're done. Take the biggest one out and fork it, knife it. Yep. I'm gonna shut it off and let them sit a minute. And then we'll get the meat ready. All right. Bill, you want to put the barbecue on?
Sure.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, people. So I'm putting garlic powder, onion powder, a little salt and pepper on the London broil. No, I'm not putting any real. I put I think I didn't, but I'm gonna put a drop of salt on the ham steak. Not that much. Not that much because, ham steak can be a little salty, so you don't want to put a lot on there. But I am putting a little bit of the buttery steak seasoning because it gives it a nice little flavor. And it has that buttery, thing. So I'm just patting this in so it stays on. And like I said, I am going to barbecue this. Put barbecue sauce on this London broil, which is so good. Oh my God. Never used to do that. I mean, once in a blue moon I did it years and years ago, but I really haven't done it. And a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, I was making London broil, and I'm like, oh my God, barbecue sauce on the London broil. I put it on, and Julie was like, oh my God, Mom, what did you do? It was amazing. So now it's like all I do is want to make it with the barbecue sauce. It just takes it up a level. It really does. All right, so some onion powder and some garlic powder. And that's it on the ham steak. Normally, if I was cooking the ham steak in the oven or on the stove, I would put butter in there. And if I was cooking it for myself and my kids, I would just, not Billy, I do his separate. I'd put a little brown sugar. We love brown sugar, but Billy doesn't like sweet and savory, so he doesn't like the sweetness on there. So, meanwhile, I made it before, and he's eaten it, and he's liked it, and he just, man, when they know when they know there's something there, they'll think, oh, I don't like it. In the meantime, they like it, but they don't realize they like it. Shh, don't tell them I said that. All right, so let me go out and I'll probably show you one time when I have the meat already on the grill. I'm just not up to bringing the tripod out and then, you know, lugging it out there and everything. So I'm just going to do it like this, okay? So I'll be right back. I'm going to go and put the meat on the grill and then I'll show it to you. All right, guys, I was just out there checking the London broil. While I was waiting to flip it, I got some more beans off the thing, off of the the line. So I have this left here. But so I'm boiling these. Frankie said he doesn't want any broccoli tonight, so he's not gonna have broccoli. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of broccoli to this, to these string beans, and with some garlic and butter. Right in the same pan. Put the butter in here. We're gonna lower this now, put it on low. I gotta check the London broil because literally that London broil will cook quick and I cannot overcook it. So let's put the butter in here, and I'll get some chopped garlic in a minute. Put that in here. Put the broccoli in here, and like I said, the broccoli's cooked already as well. And then I got to make the mashed potatoes. So. I'm not using all the broccoli. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm sorry, I got a little hectic here. I made the mashed potatoes already. Done. Billy helped me, he mixed them. Here's a London broil. I couldn't find the barbecue sauce, he found it, so I didn't put it on while it was on the barbecue. I put it on after, just to, you know, put a little bit on. So the ham steak's done. I'm just gonna slice up some of the London broil, and then we're gonna eat. So I'll just show you a few. I got it off just in time. I was checking it, and I'm like, let me go check it, because I know by my timing when it's done. Like I say to myself, oh my God, I think it's overcooked. And I said, I think this is done. And I'm glad I checked it because my instincts were right. This is exactly how we like it, and I like it even rarer, to be honest, but this is perfect. Because also, like, we don't eat it all at once. And if you want to heat it up, you don't want to kill it. I like, this is weird, guys, but I'm going to tell you one of my secrets that I do. Sometimes after dinner or later on or the next day, well, first of all, I love London broil sandwiches with, like, mayonnaise and salt and pepper. But with, like, a slice of packaged cheese, love it. But I also like to have my my London broil the next day chilled from the refrigerator, maybe in the mic for 5 seconds, and then I dip it in ketchup. I even dip it in ketchup at dinner. Love it like that. So good. Love it. Dinner can be a little stressful at times, even making the simplest meal. It's because it's my own fault. I gotta organize myself better. I'm looking for the barbecue sauce when everything's ready. I'm looking for my garlic. I have to organize myself, put everything out, and then it just makes it a lot easier and a lot less stressful. And that's what I'm gonna start doing, because I can't do it like this. It's too much. And then I'm not able to film. Like, I didn't film making the mashed potatoes. You guys have seen that over and over again, but still, I like for you guys to see it, you know. So I don't know. It's just, everything is just crazy. But you just gotta take the time and think about what you're doing and just organize yourself. This is gonna be delicious. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do for now. I put the broccoli and string beans together with a little butter and garlic. Couldn't find my chopped fresh garlic, but I found my mint, so I just threw that in there. And then, of course, when I'm looking for something else, there's my garlic. It's crazy. All right, so that's good, guys, right there. That's good right there. What? Oh. Watching the Yankee game. I like a little extra barbecue sauce. Probably put a little bit more on mine. Let's taste it. So good. So yummy. All right, guys. I'll be back. I'm going to make my plate. Here's the broccoli and string beans. And there's the ham steak. Right there. And, oh, I forgot the gravy. I forgot the gravy. Billy, the gravy's sitting there. I'm like, oh my God, the gravy.
Is it boiling?
Not yet. I'm watching it. So, there you go. I'll be back with my plate, guys. All right, people. So here it is. Yum. Oh, dinner. I really needed a dinner with protein. Haven't been eating good. I think I had maybe 5 or 6, 7, 8 little popcorn shrimp today. That was it. Yeah, so I just feel like I need some protein. So this is a good dinner, guys. This is what's for dinner tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button, because when you subscribe, it will just help my channel grow, and I so appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. Go Yanks! And thank you so much for coming into my home, my kitchen with me and creating, guys. I love you. I'll see you on the next video. Be kind and just be kind. That's all I have to say. Love yous. Bye.